What is going on, Minecraft Java Edition players that own a Minecraft Java account and own a Windows PC handheld like this? Have you ever wanted to play Minecraft Java Edition with a controller? Like the controller that's built into the actual device, and you want to just use it instead of a mouse and keyboard? Well, today I'm going to show you guys how to do that very easily, I might add, with Forge in 2025. And this means that you can play The Broken Script, Man from the Fog, and so many more creepy mods or fun mods if you want to do that as well on your PC handheld. So I'm going to plug this into my Ugreen USB-C to HDMI dock. Now, this isn't sponsored or anything. I'm just letting you guys know that this is an alternative way that you could plug in your PC or your PC handheld into a monitor to play it on a bigger screen if you wanted to. And I'm going to use a mouse and keyboard just for the sake of this video so that you guys can see everything on the big screen and make it a lot easier for you guys to actually see. Now, the very first step, we're going to navigate to our web browser of choice. We're going to type in the search bar Modrinth. Modrinth is a website that hosts mods, shaders, mod packs, and so much more. Now, we're going to click on the icon on the top that says get the Modrinth app. I'm also going to make it very clear that you need to own a copy of Minecraft Java Edition for this to work. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You need to buy Minecraft Java Edition with your Microsoft account, like I have right here, which I do own. I own a copy of Minecraft Java Edition on my Microsoft account so that I can play it with the native launcher. However, there is a big EULA, which is the terms and conditions that you'll have to accept when you actually use Modrinth, because this is what we're going to be using to install all of our mods and shaders and everything like that going down the line. So I'm going to click on yes by installing this, click next, follow the prompts to install everything, and I'm going to click on next again and click finish. Now we can close down our web browser by just minimizing it for now because we need to navigate back there in a few moments. Now again, this is for Forge because Forge is a little bit different and there's a different mod that we have to use to be able to use a controller natively on our device. Now what we're going to do first, because you've probably never been here before, and if you have, then great. This is just basically showing you how to do it. We're going to click on this plus icon, click on create new instance, and we're going to select on our loader, which is going to be Forge. You're going to name this Forge 1.20.1 because on the most part, a lot of these mods that you see on YouTube that people play a lot are basically on 1.20.1. And the reason for that, I don't really know. I just think it's because it's an easier version to mod, I guess. I'm not too sure, but anyways, so like Man from the Fog, TBS, so the Broken Script, and a whole bunch of other, the God mod and all that kind of stuff, they are on version 1.20.1. That's why we're setting this up for this version today for Forge. Now this is 1.20.1. We selected our game version and we're going to click on create. Now there's a show advanced option here, and we can change this to other versions if you want. If you find that the 4.7.40 is not working for you for some reason, then change it to a lower version or something for the mods. But on the most part, all the mods that I've been testing actually have been working on the latest version, so I'm just going to click on create. Just thought I would show you that. Now while that's downloading in the top right hand side, you're going to hit that subscribe button because I'm going to show you a whole bunch of stuff for mobile PC handhelds going forward as well, because I think that people should learn how to play Minecraft Java Edition with their PC handhelds with both Forge or Fabric, because you can use Fabric as well, which is flipping awesome. Now up in our search bar, we're going to type in Controllable. Now Controllable is a mod for Forge. Now it's not available on Modrinth, but you can download it through the CurseForge website, or you can download the CurseForge mod loader, but that'll be for another video as well, all on its own, because there are a lot of mod packs on CurseForge that are very awesome that you could just basically install and just play, and then basically install the mods that you need on the side as well. I like using Modrinth because it's a very easy tool to use. Now the next thing we're going to do is click on Controllable, and we're going to click on Download, and you're going to see another dialog window that pops up that gives you options to select the right version. Make sure you select the right version. Click on All Mod Loaders, click on Forge, and click on Download File. Now you might get a notification that says, hey, are you sure you want to download this after it goes down? And you're going to say, yes, I do. Let's click on Keep, and we're going to click on Back, click on Back again, and we're going to type in our search bar, Framework. Framework is another mod that needs to work with Controllable for it to actually work. So Framework Forge. Click on Framework, click on download again, and click on the right version again, which is 1.20.1, and click on Forge. Click download and then wait for that little notification after 5 seconds to pop up, and click on keep when it does show up, and you're going to be done. Now you're going to navigate out of the web browser you're using and go back into Modrinth. Now you need to actually log into your paid account. You do need to buy Minecraft Java Edition for this to work, people, otherwise it's not going to work. So click on the sign in button and it's going to ask you to sign in. Now this is my sign in right here, and it's going to just let me sign in. Now the reason why it let me sign in is because I've signed in before in the past. However, it might ask you to log in with your email and password, but this is my actual account right here that owns Minecraft Java Edition. Now we're going to click on this little icon on the left hand side above the plus icon. Now if you want to see all of your instances, you can click on library and they will list a whole bunch of them in here. Now this means that you have created like maybe a mod pack for Forge, for TBS, you've created a mod pack for the God mod, maybe you've created like the ultimate mod pack, and so on and so forth. That's where these will all be located. So I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to click on the 3 dots. Now I'm showing you the manual way to install these mods because these 2 mods are the only ones that aren't located inside of Modrinth for whatever reason. So let's click on open folder. Now you're going to see a whole bunch of folders in here, including the mods folder. If you don't see the mods folder, then just create the mods folder. It's not hard to understand. Now click on the plus icon, click on downloads, and you're going to click on these 2 mods that we just downloaded and click on copy. Go back to mods and click paste. Now we're going to exit and we should see those mods load right into our Forge profile. You can refresh it if it doesn't show up. If it does, then great, we're good to go. Basically that is it. Now you can edit your actual instance and stuff too. You can change like the icon and stuff if you wanted to. Select an icon. It's not really, you know, this is just an extra thing I thought I would show you, but I don't think I have any pictures on here. Maybe I'll use this picture. I don't know. This is just a picture I randomly have on the computer. But now we can jump over to the actual device, and I'm going to unplug it from my computer so we can actually see everything on the actual device itself. So on your Windows PC handheld, this is called the AyaNeo Next Lite, by the way. This is going to allow us to just touch the screen and we can use it the way that we would use our mobile PC. And the reason why I'm using this device is because I've never installed anything on this device before. So I figured I would just show you on a device that's brand new and not have anything on it like those other devices that you saw in the thumbnail. Now, again, this is freaking awesome because a lot of people that want to play Minecraft Java Edition probably don't play it because they don't want to play with a mouse and keyboard. But this allows you to play with a controller. Now, as you can see here, it just natively starts. So if your controller doesn't start, make sure that you have gamepad mode enabled depending on your device. So like an Asus Rog Ally X, for example, has an option inside of its little menu on the side of the screen to like turn on and off the gamepad mode and stuff. Now I have this set to extreme and everything, so I'm going to change my max FPS on my device. This is just my little menu, my AS space is what it's called, so that I can just change different profiles and stuff. I can change my actual watts and everything as well, and all that fun jazz, but that's not part of this. This is just basically me showing you how you can play. Now I have a keyboard button that I can pop up so that I can maximize my window by pressing F11. If you know how to use your keyboard on your device, then great, then do so. Now inside your options, you can actually go into your controller profile and you can see whatever controller is selected. Now most part you'll probably see like Xbox controller here, but this is TGZ controller. I don't know what that means, but that's just my controller. Now this little the hover icon right here, I feel like it's too slow. It's way too slow for me. I want it to be a little bit faster. So I could use the scroll bar on my right joystick and scroll all the way down, and I can change a whole bunch of settings. So this is my cursor right here. I can change this by clicking RT on my device and see if that makes it a lot better by going to 20, which it does. 20 seems like it's perfectly fine, but also the cool thing about this, because we are on a mobile PC, is that we can change things with our touchscreen still. So we can still use the touchscreen, and I'm going to change my max FPS on this device to 90. I am changing my clouds to fast. It's basically like playing on a mobile phone in a sense, and this is probably like your cheapest, best option. It's not, you know, the most powerful of devices out there. I want to put this device into performances and see if I can get this thing running really good with like some sodium mods and stuff. But that's about it. Now you can click on play again, use the touchscreen and your controller at the same time, which is freaking awesome, and just play Minecraft Java Edition. Again, this device isn't the most performant device, so we're gonna see how fast it renders everything in at the beginning and then just start playing, because yeah, Minecraft Java Edition, a lot of people veer away from it, I think, just because they think they need to play with a mouse and keyboard, which is not the case. And I've proven that to you guys in the past as well, and I shared a video about that with the Asus Rog Ally X as well. And it's just freaking awesome that you're going to be able to do this. And some people ask me, oh, what about like some of the keybinds to show your debug menu and all that kind of stuff? You still have access to your keyboard. You can still use your keyboard if you want to. So if I wanted to, you know, press on F3, I can open up my keyboard and show my keybinds, or I can set my keybinds inside of my controller profile to actually show this stuff. So I can turn that on and off and stuff. So it's not really a matter of what if you can't do it. It's you can do it. You can change things, and like you can use your different buttons here. You can use your touchscreen still. Now, I don't know how to close this. There we go. Maybe that's the button. That's how you close it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, and these other buttons right here, they don't really do anything. So I could set those to my keybinds to, you know, open up my debug menu if I wanted to, so I can see everything rather than having to open up my keyboard. But again, like I said, you can still use your touchscreen and everything, which is awesome. So like if I wanted to like change what I show on the screen and stuff, so like I could still use my touchscreen. See, it's not the best way to play because we do have a controller installed and stuff, but that is about it. That's all you really need to know to play Minecraft Java Edition with a controller on any of your mobile PC handhelds. Have a nice day, guys. Stay tuned for more content surrounding this, because I'm going to do more content, I think, around this device specifically, because it is a low-power device, and it seems like it is playing Minecraft Java Edition quite well so far. See you later. Love you all. And as always, subscribe! Actually, I usually say bye-bye, but I thought subscribe would be funny.